Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I am doing a review on a book. I haven't done a review on a book in a while. So this is actually a two-book series. It's very short, so it's written by this guy here. His name is Sadhguru. I guess that's how it's pronounced. So he is a yoga instructor or whatever. He talks about yoga, and when people think about yoga, they think about it being a exercise kind of thing whereby you do a lot of whatever kind of stretches and things like that. But he goes into details of the whole mentality of yoga and what it really is. And he also goes through a lot of things about how you should go about breathing and how you meditate and things like that in one of the, I can't remember, maybe it was under the emotion part of the book. I can't remember. But so I believe this book was part of a series. I only have this particular one. I also bought another book of his because I came across this guy when I was watching a Joe Rogan podcast and he was on there, and I was listening to what he said, and a lot of things that he says, it's kind of interesting. He gives you a different perspective on how to look at life. So basically, on this side, he talks about how you deal with relationships and how you deal with losses and how you deal with conflict and things like that. And then the other side, he talks about emotions, where basically he talks about what you should do when you feel angry and things like that, how to kind of let things go. Both of them are basically the same about letting things go. Um, for myself, I prefer the emotions part of the book because this was something that it was new. I did do a little bit more research after watching him on the talk with Joe Rogan, and a lot of things that he mentions is quite interesting. I think it's a really thing that if you're having some troubles throughout your life, you can kind of look at what he says, but you got to look at it with an open mind. If you are looking at it from a religious perspective, or if you're looking at it from an ideology that you're firmly believing on, then you're not going to be able to enjoy whatever he's saying. Like, you have to have a mindset that's totally open to all sorts of ideas. Like I said, if you're closed minded on any uh, kind of particular idea, you don't necessarily need to agree with him. There are some things that he mentioned in here I do not agree with, but it doesn't mean that, I won't basically take in whatever knowledge that he's presenting, because everybody has a different view on life and everybody has their own belief. So if you are, like I said, firm believer in whatever you're believing in, this may not be the books, I should say, for you. But if you are open, or if you're going through some struggles and something that you wanted to look at, this guy may give you um, some different perspectives on how to release some of your stresses in life. So the reason why I like the emotion, because like I said, it's new to me. For the relationship side of things, the reason why I did not really enjoy it, I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it, but when I did my research on him, I went onto YouTube and he has a lot of little short snippets of talks that he gave, whether it be from America, India, or whatever. And when he does these talks, he basically said a lot of things that is already mentioned in the book. So uh, when I when I was going through it, I was reading it, and then I was thinking, oh, I've actually heard this before. Is because I heard it on the YouTube. So if you're watching his YouTube videos, reading the relationship part of the book probably is going to be kind of pointless, because it did cover almost a chapter of the book itself just on the talks that he did through YouTube. The way that it's written, I thought is very interesting, because every single chapter, if you let me just pull up, like so, here it goes. So in this little chapter snippet here, he um, writes it out as like a question here, and then he goes through the answer to what he believes or what he thinks, or how you should go about looking at your life or whatever situation that you're going through. And so basically, it's the same thing that happens in the relationship side of it. He has a question at the top asked by somebody, and then he goes through his answer. He gives you some examples, and then also to break the ice, because some of the topics that he talks about are quite deep. So he also throws in a couple jokes here and there to kind of lighten the mood. So there, it is a very good book to read. Doesn't take very long to finish it either. I mean, it took me only about a few days because it's about 100 pages per book. So I think the relationship is like 90 some pages. The other one was like 110. So essentially, it's 100, 100 if you were to divide it by two. But uh, and I mean, if I was to rate it, if I had not seen any of his videos, this would be very interesting. So if I was to rate it, I would probably rate it about a 7 as an interesting read, an easy read because it's very quick and it does keep you engrossed because many people are going through the same problems. It's just at different times. That's the way I see it. So if you guys are looking for something to read, you guys can look at these two books. I got it off of eBay. It was very cheap, uh, and I think you can get it as a set. Like I said, he does talk about, or he has like a 3 book set, I believe, with this. I will do another review on the other book that I bought from his. It was Karma. That's the book that I'm reading now. And maybe in about a month or so, I'll do a review on that. So that's all I have for you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.